Good evening. I'm Patricia Vallone with a CTV News update. As the Prince George's Police Department prepares to roll out its summer crime initiative, a local lawmaker wants the emphasis to be on combating youth violence. Council member at large Mel Franklin says with summer here, the county needs to work with its partners in the district on initiatives to get resources to families and young people. He's also calling on the county to take advantage of the police department's athletic league to help keep kids out of trouble.
So I'm looking forward to the initiative. I'm looking forward to sort of an all hands on deck approach of providing resources, providing programs for families and young people, but at the same time, increasing accountability for those who are going to unfortunately go down the wrong path, committing both violent crime and property crime. We I think, need to reinstitute our youth curfew. I think this would actually be the best time for it now that many of our young people are out of school. There's no reason we should have 13, 14-year-olds on the street 1, 2 a.m. in the morning. It just shouldn't be happening. And we should make sure that we're doing everything we can to prevent that from happening.
And the police department is expected to announce its summer crime initiative soon. Well, Giant Food may be shrinking its footprint in the DMV. The company has announced that it may be forced to close some stores if an uptick in thefts and violence continues. Company president Ira Kress says Giant has seen a boost in thefts that are sometimes conducted by organized crime rings. He blames a lack of stricter laws and punishments that discourage theft. Customers tell us they've noticed some changes.
They're cutting off the doors and everything, so you can't get in certain ways, and because of stealing. But you know what's going on out here nowadays. A lot of people feeling desperate. I talked to a lot of store owners, and they was talking about how people are even stealing their medication and running out the door.
It would be pretty upsetting to me. I said I've shopped at Giant my entire life, going on like 6 decades, from the time I was a kid. It's very important that we keep our stores open, because the other stores will come in, charge you higher prices. Maybe they could do something with security. If they are having problems with theft, maybe they could beef up their security or something like that.
The company did not specify which of its stores it might close. Well, Metro bus riders, your late-night travels might become a bit safer. Metro just launched its new Courtesy Stop program last night. This allows riders to get off between bus stops and get to their location quickly and safely. Courtesy Stop requests can be made to bus drivers between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. WMATA says drivers will accept requests if it is safe to stop.
The Metro in general is a more dangerous place, and even like me myself, sometimes I don't decide to ride at night because, specific stops, we don't have stops for everywhere that we want to go or where we're at the moment. So I think it's honestly something good that could benefit the community.
As it is, Metro is kind of falling apart, so anything that they can do to help with safety concerns, I think, is for the best. The Metro bus that I normally take goes once every hour. So being able to make those more specific stops is really helpful, I think.
And the Courtesy Stop program is just one element of Metro's Better Bus initiative. Well, the National Weather Service is warning that our area could be hit with stormy weather this evening. A severe thunderstorm watch has been issued until 9 o'clock tonight. Large ping-pong-sized hail is possible. There's also the chance of a tornado. The Weather Service says the storms are likely to impact the evening commute. Storms could result in downed power lines and trees, along with flooding in low-lying areas. You're asked to exercise caution if you're out during the storms. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, WSSC is extending its water bill amnesty program, but more service cutoffs are on the way. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
When you see trains moving the goods powering our economy, take a closer look. You'll see Freight Rail's dedication to safety and the communities we serve. We're continually investing in equipment and track, enhancing our already rigorous network standards, and taking decisive actions to improve safety, like adding even more inspection technology. We're delivering for America by getting safer every day.
Welcome back. Well, WSSC will resume service cutoffs on July 5th, but it's extending a temporary water bill amnesty program to assist customers. The program helps by providing bill credits and waivers of late and turnoff fees. Spokesperson Lynn Riggin shares how WSSC can help residents.
We have extended the Get Current temporary water bill amnesty program through July to give customers more time to take advantage of this opportunity to get current on their WSSC water bill. So far, right now there's still about 83,000 accounts past due, totaling about $53 million. So that's a lot of outstanding revenue that we need to collect. So the month of July is a great opportunity for customers to take advantage of this program. Take a look at your WSSC water bill. Call us. We are here to help.
And you can head to the website on your screen to see if you're eligible for relief. If you apply and are denied, you can still have late and turnoff fees waived. The deadline to apply is July 31st. Well, are you looking for a safe space for your teens to hang out this summer? Well, parents, look no further than your local county-run community center. The county's Park and Recreation Department is back with its Safe Summer initiative. Since 2008, the program has allowed teens to utilize its 17 community centers in the evening hours during the summer. Beginning today, the facilities will be open Monday through Saturday to teens from 9 p.m. until 11:30.
There will be different activities going on through, again, at different community centers. And so we do a variety of basketball leagues for boys and for girls. And then we just try to do really some positive youth development as far as community services. So we'll bring in guests from different folks from the county.
And officials say teens will need to get a youth ID card to access any of the county's community centers. The cards are free. For more details, you can visit the website on your screen. Well, tomorrow is National HIV Testing Day, and the SLK Health Services Corporation will host a free testing site. Officials will offer information and treatment on treatment and care, and also provide free food and haircuts. SLK's Executive Director Sharon Coker tells us what you can expect.
I want to start by saying that HIV does not discriminate. Again, HIV does not discriminate. It's very important that people know their status. Prince George's County has the highest rate of new infections in the state of Maryland, so we want to make sure that everyone knows their status. We'll be offering hot dogs and hamburgers and snacks, as well as haircuts. We partner with InStyles because sometimes if you don't look good, you just don't feel good. And so we've got that going on tomorrow. And then we're offering free HIV screenings to rapid testing, so you will know within minutes of your status as you walk away.
And this event will be tomorrow at Walgreens and Cheverly. It's located at 6498 Landover Road and takes place from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Well, the state plans to begin approving all 24 local school systems plans for updating their educational benchmarks. The plans must address Maryland's blueprint priorities. Those include early childhood education, retaining quality and diverse teachers, preparing students for college and tech careers, as well as providing additional resources for students in need. The plans are due by July 6th, and the Blueprints Accountability and Implementation Board will meet on July 20th and 27th to begin the approval process. A long-running debate resumes about pollution originating from the Conowingo Dam and its impact on the Chesapeake Bay. Maryland is reconsidering a 2018 cleanup order it issued to Constellation Energy that triggered a lawsuit that, according to the Bay Journal, an out-of-court settlement was eventually reached, but environmental groups were not happy about it. Now Maryland's Department of the Environment wants the company and environmental groups that challenge the license to hold talks. At issue is whether the state will reconsider a tougher water permit to prevent pollution from flowing downstream from the dam to the bay. The initial meeting was held last Wednesday. And coming up, we have Simon Buggs with our Monday Sports Page report. Stay with us.
What's going on, sports fans? And coming up soon, a recap of the Mystics, Orioles, and Nationals game that took place over the weekend. Stay tuned.
If you're 50 and over, immunocompromised, or have certain underlying health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or lung disease, you have a higher risk of severe COVID. If you're at a higher risk and get COVID, you might have serious symptoms like chest pain or trouble breathing that could require emergency medical care. This also means you're more likely to develop long COVID, which causes new or ongoing COVID symptoms that can last for months. The good news is that we know vaccines help prevent bad outcomes from COVID. As someone over 50, I'm also at higher risk, and I say don't wait. Talk to your doctor to make sure you're up to date on your vaccines.
All right, everyone, it's time for your Monday sports page. We'll start with the WNBA. The Washington Mystics took the court against the New York Liberty last night. The Mystics were ahead through much of the game and went into the fourth quarter up 62-58. But the Liberty would rally back and the game will go into overtime tied at 78. The game will remain close until the end when Liberty forward Breanna Stewart made a tough and-one layup to tie the game at 88. She then made her free throw to win the game 89-88. Washington will try and get back in the win column against the Atlanta Dream on Wednesday. Moving on to some MLB news, the Orioles faced off against the Seattle Mariners yesterday. The Birds were down the first 2 innings, but would tie the game at 2-2 in the third inning, thanks to a 2-run homer hit by Anthony Santander. Baltimore scored 1 more run and will come away with the win, 3-2. The Orioles will now shift their focus to their series against the Cincinnati Reds, which begins tonight at 7:05. The Nationals also took the diamond yesterday, going up against the San Diego Padres. The Nats started the game off slow, only scoring 1 run through the first 5 innings. But Washington's offense started to find itself, scoring 7 runs in the 6th and 7th innings. This offensive surge will be too much for the Padres, and the Nats will win comfortably 8-3. Washington is now 30-47 and will go up next against the Seattle Mariners tonight at 9:40. And that is your Monday sports page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
Thanks, Simon. And now we're going to get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, severe thunderstorms, as we mentioned earlier, a chance of large hail and damaging winds with a low near 66. Tomorrow, more thunderstorms and a high of 83. Wednesday, mostly sunny, possible storms with a high near 80. Thursday, bright and sunny, highs around 84. And now for your community calendar. Residents of Woodmore, Fairwood, and other District 6 communities are invited to join a town hall event. It will be hosted by County Council Vice President or Vice Chair Walla Blagay. Now, members from the state's District 24 delegation will provide updates on the Fairwood School construction project and the 2023 legislative session. The event will be held Thursday, June 29th at 6 p.m. at Reed Temple AME Church. For more information, you can search Blagay's name on Eventbrite. And that wraps up our CTV News Update. Join us again tomorrow at 4:30. Have a great night.
I am so excited to play for a school I love, but I'm gonna tear my Achilles a year from now. I'll get prescribed opioid painkillers. When I run out, I'll use my friend's prescriptions. My family won't understand that I have an addiction. They'll lose what they love most. My mom will bury me with my cleats.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth.